I really don't know the demographic of the people that watch Takagi-san, but I assume that most of you are teenagers. Or, I could be completely wrong and we're all just 30-year-old loners wanting to experience the first love being mutual and reciprocated. Kidding aside, Takagi-san makes you experience the feeling of pure innocent love all over again. It's not the same feeling when watching, let's say, My Dress-Up Darling, being horny and entertained at the same time. Nor Rent a Girlfriend, where you just wanna punch the main character for being a massive wimp. No, Takagi-san makes you feel that tingly and warm sensation in your heart. That's the feeling you get, or rather, I get while watching Takagi-san, and I think it's a good thing. The story progression of Takagi-san is slow, but you cannot feel the slowness or the feeling of it being dragged out. It is slow because it was intentionally made this way. An episode is usually broken down into smaller short stories that are just a slice of their experience as teenagers. The collection of short stories might just be a one-off thing, meaning it's just a cute little story on its own, or it might be referenced a few episodes down the road. Or it could be the main driving force for the story to progress into a different direction. Season 3 was undoubtedly the best among all the seasons of Takagi-san. It breaks free from the short story-focused narrative, but instead into a well-made, well-constructed series. As pointed out by the people, Season 3 Episode 1 is a great foreshadowing and a premonition for the things to follow leading up to the finale of the last episode. It was very fulfilling to see Takagi-san's dream finally coming true to fruition, one way or another. Nishikata did have some help though. He had help realizing and gathering the courage to lead up to that moment. That is why the supporting characters of this show were essential. The world building and character development of each of the supporting characters have a big impact to both Takagi-san and Nishikata as a whole. Kimura, the unsung hero of the series, was the main driver for the ending of both Season 2 and Season 3 of the show. The summer festival of Season 2 and the cherry blossom scene of Season 3. This man carried Nishikata, becoming one of the best wingmen in anime history. Not to mention Hamaguchi, who insisted that Nishikata confess to Takagi-san so he could do the same to Hojo. Not only Nishikata developed into a lovable character, but also Takagi-san herself. As we usually see her as a god in terms of teasing Nishikata, we get to see that she is indeed human and has more emotions other than her crush for Nishikata. While it was nice to see her blush a few times every season, like in Critical Hit or in the bathhouse, it is also refreshing to see her jealous and uneasy when she saw Nishikata and Hojo together, or when she saw the chocolate on Nishikata's locker on Valentine's. These moments were the author's critical hit to us watchers. It was the author's way of saying that the feelings of these two are to develop deeper over time. Another topic I would like to talk about is the cultural festival. Man, that was such a great scene. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it was an anime-only scene. If you're an anime-only Andy, you will probably be surprised that it was not in the manga. Some scenes were tweaked to make that scene happen. I cannot speak to the other manga-only people, but I can say that I thoroughly enjoyed that a lot. I was caught by surprise. I even screamed and jumped in joy when I was watching it for the first time. I'm not mad of it not being canon. I'm just really happy, to be honest. It does not change the relationship status of the two, but instead we got another critical hit for the watchers, and especially for the manga readers. I would also like to talk briefly about the music, since all were sung by Takagi-san herself. Rie Takahashi, the voice actress for Takagi-san, is also notorious in the anime community for voicing Megumin in Konosuba, Emilia in Re:Zero, and Hu Tao from Genshin Impact. If you're one of those people who skip the ending songs, you will miss her singing different popular J-pop songs in Takagi-san's voice. It's also a good way to know some actual J-pop music to expand your weeb repertoire. My favorite ones were Chi-Sana Koi no Uta and Kiseki. Just listen to it if you have time. Takagi-san singing to you is definitely a calming and relaxing experience, especially when traveling to work or to school. It will cure you of your immediate depression. Mark my words. After season 3 was finished, the movie was announced. So, we are at least getting one more installment for Takagi-san down the road. The question now is there gonna be a season 4? We might if the movie doesn't make Nishikata confess to Takagi-san. Let's just see. Or, they could just go into the other route and animate the Moto Takagi-san, where we get to see the married side of Takagi and Nishikata with their child Chi. That is also great. That's right, folks. If you want more Takagi-san, there's the Moto Takagi-san and there's also the Koizuru Yukari-chan and Ashita no Doyobi for those who can't get enough for the lovable trio of Sana, Mina, and Yukari. Finally, I would personally like it for the movie to be the last installment of Takagi-san, with them as teenagers. I just want to see Nishikata confess to Takagi. I mean, that's all what we're waiting for, right? We all know for a fact that they did end up together, but what we are missing are the details on how it happened. I just hope the movie delivers and will cater to the fans' satisfaction. What Takagi-san accomplishes as a romance anime is the fact that it makes the audience enjoy the journey alongside them. We laugh, we blush, and we fell in love together with them. We cannot question its popularity having 3 seasons and a movie under its belt. It makes you relive the feeling of first love all over again. All the dumb stuff you did, and maybe the missed chances you never took. Hopefully, we remember dearly those stuff to see that we have grown, just as Nishikata has grown in the course of the series. To all the weebs out there, go find your Takagi-san. Forget the minor details. Just be like Nishikata in that final episode. Be courageous, pure, and sincere. And maybe one day, your Takagi-san will come running for you too. So yeah, see you in the movie. So hi, it's me again, Sora. I just made another one because this is also one of the animes that I've watched this season alongside my Dress Up Darling. Yeah, Takagi-san for me is a guilty pleasure and I love watching it during my free time while doing assignments or just... So yeah, peace. Bye.